Well, we are back for a late night stream. Hope you guys all had a great Sunday, great weekend. And no, my head, my face is not painted red to support our player here in Forest Governor as he moved over to Stanford last time. I'm just straight up sunburnt. So if you wonder why the forehead is so red, that would be why. But our boy has been picking up his play. He's gotten about a season and almost a half, maybe around a third, of true playing time. And he has amassed near 2,000 receiving yards, 15 touchdowns, only a handful of drops, but we have seen some weird things happen with his NFL draft projection. He started around a fourth round, late third. He did jump up definitely into that third round, climbing all the way up to early third round, almost late second. And then we announced we're going to transfer. And apparently the NFL didn't like that. It moved us down to seventh round, undrafted. And despite, again, having a tremendous start to this season, we've continued to just dance around the bottom tier of the NFL draft, or maybe not even being drafted, a UDFA. Now, for Stanford being tight end one and have sent so many tight ends to the NFL, the expectations, I should say, rather large here for Forrest the Cowboy Governor. So we're going to look to hopefully live up to those expectations here our sophomore year, elevate Stanford to a spot where they just frankly haven't been in quite some time. And we've got a great opportunity out the gate as we begin with number 18, Clemson. As we do start this off rather late, especially late for any East Coasters I have hanging around here. I don't know. Let me know. Do we have some East Coast people around? It's definitely late for you. So we're going to see how many games we get in today. But wanted to make sure we got at least one stream in here for Governor this week. Quick update I have for you for tomorrow, which we typically have that UAB series. We're going to bump that to Tuesday, and it will be a doubleheader on Tuesday. So that way, we're going to look to probably get through the rest of Season 1 a little bit quicker. I didn't read anything we were supposed to be doing here. Looks like we need to get this ball into the end zone. We got 10 reps to do so. Shows how much I was paying attention. Yeah, we're going to look to bump some things around a little bit. Hopefully our teammates also come through. It was very up and down play that we saw from our new quarterback in that first handful of games. Some good highs, some pretty low lows. And he's taking a sack. He's fumbling it. We're going to lose at least a couple points there, but it could have been a whole lot worse. And we've been on the other side of that. Good news for us, we are not competing for any sort of new starting time. We are very much locked that down here with Stanford. Of course, being with Stanford, that does mean we're going to have a little bit more running in there. We want to make sure we are well distributing while still making sure our boys making some big plays. But we want to see Stanford take home some hardware and perhaps send them to their first postseason. Can we get the Cardinal there with Forest Governor? Right now, we're going to be covered pretty well. Though 13 was not. We actually have a pretty solid group of receivers around us. I think it's also going to center on what our quarterback can do. Big hit. That's not Matt Rose. I'm pretty sure he's already graduated at this point. I want to say the highest overall of the Stanford Cardinal at the start of the college football 27. That's a nice dive. I know we haven't done anything yet, but hey, this is a team sport. And the team has gotten us at least to bronze. We got 3 reps to work with. I mean, the hot potato ball is not going to get us anywhere close to the end zone. I can tell you that much. But ultimately, you know these quarterbacks got to get the ball out and out quickly. There we go. We'll get a silver. Oh, we still got one more. Just kidding. We at least have a silver here. Can we get gold? Maybe if we get the score. And there's the gold. Right on the money. Good way to end that practice. Do something at the very end. Yeah, we'll see how long we go today. We'll definitely get through a couple games. That's for sure. Whether it be around an hour, hour and a half, probably be where we push it to. That way also people can sleep in the house and get ready for their work tomorrow. You actually get some nice upgrade points there as well. Make sure we're staying nice and fit. Make sure we're staying nice and healthy. Apparently I spent that last time, so we're going to have a slight knock to our speed before we head in against Clemson. Let's see if we can help ourselves out with that, actually, with an upgrade. Hello, there it is. Froze on me for a second. So we do have some caps we could look to use, or cap breakers, which would increase the cap by 2 if we wanted to get that speed a little bit higher. I know last time we finished off trying to work a bit on this release. Might look to continue doing that a little bit. Can we get the injury? We can get injury up to 90. We got a little bit more points. Our run blocking, though, is capped. What about impact? We'll raise that up a couple. We are now an 80 overall as a true sophomore. I've seen some people struggling with that with their road to glories and even getting to that 80 overall point. And some of them can be like seniors or so at the time. So we've done very well in our short time so far here in this series. Don't remember last time if we rocked the black helmets or just the blacks in general. Let's go with some Cardinal black and Cardinal as we go face the Clemson Tigers, number 18 in the country. That looks good. I like it. Let's get this thing underway then. Let's get my face on out of here, and let's remember to pause the music. That way we don't have anything overlapping as we head into our first game. I have at least 2 here today. We are at the farm, and it is a rainy, drizzly day. Stanford University playing host to number 18 Clemson. Right now we are 2-1 and looking to go 3-1 with a big upset. Of course, Govner, he's already won a couple awards this season for Players of the Week, both conference and national. Can we take home another? Prove ourselves to be one of the next best Stanford Cardinal tight ends. Well, we already have seen, if you have been here for the first couple episodes, or actually just one episode so far of the Stanford side. Coach has been relying on us. He'll yell at us even if it has nothing to do with us. We've got to make sure we be a leader on this team, and we've got a long field to start. We are back at the 12. Do love to see, though, a nice full stadium here. It's been a while since we've seen that with Stanford. Last time would have been in our actual college football 25 dynasty. As we just look to cross, we just get the catch here by 11. That's a good way of starting the day. Take the ball up here to the 29-yard line. Little catch and run over the middle. But again, we're Stanford. We've got to make sure we are also blocking well here. Big D Cleater. We sat that guy down. Fortunately, sitting down is one of our offensive linemen, a bit banged up on the play. Continues to be a problem across all aspects of college football 27. A lot of injuries, and I've got the slider pretty low, at least main menu. Rocking a little bit more base here in this series. Okay, sure, that works. Struck over the man, struggling to keep our own feet. The sloppy field. We got 33 yards, though. In total, should say. 2 grabs, 33 yards, and we're the RPO. Okay. A tight end, Stanford. Those two go hand in hand. Now we only gain 3, but there is a down Clemson defender. Now we learned last time we prefer to keep this ball out of the hands of the quarterback quick. Not a potato quick, but a good 2-3 step drop kind of quick. That's exactly what we get there. A little dump off to the fullback. He only gains 1. Now, we haven't unlocked the full playbook yet here, so we got to deal with whatever coach gives us, and I think the best option right now is going to be a little slip screen here to Dukes. We got to pick up 6, keep this drive alive. Wish I could see what's happening. We get 4. So there was some promise that opening drive, but ultimately it stalls out. Good news is our defense comes through with a stand. Now we got to pay him back here. Get a nice good double to backer. Good power run for 9. That opens up the playbook. Look to go a little bit more hurry up off it. Stanford has switched over to a spread style offense. A new head coach has taken over before this season. And that's why we're looking to pass the ball quickly. Because our quarterback got sacked in less than a second. So 3rd and 8. Nothing for free there. Ooh, close to the mark, but they're not going to give it to us. Slipping at the catch is just short of the first down. That's one that I would understand the coach wanted to yell at us for. Perhaps we could say the Cowboy was trying to get the catch, spin down, and get the first down without taking that hit over the middle. Clemson, though, takes the lead 3-0. Not a whole lot of running room that time. Gain of 2. See if we could get ourselves some decent play action today. Bond and Brown, our receivers. And we're clogged up at the line, looking to break through, but it is way too late. That's going to be a big loss on the play. We have struggled to get out from behind some of these blocks. 3rd and 19, and again, they just clog us up. Lofting this one down, it's one-on-one, and it's going the other way. Intercepted. Play the sad music. 4 grabs, 43 yards for us, but we couldn't get out on our break fast enough that time to help out. Would have liked to see Bond do a little bit more there, though, to keep the ball on our side. Clemson, they'll look to take a 2-score lead. Coach, why are you bumping us? We literally just had an interception. And Clemson, somehow with second life on the drive, do indeed take that 10-point lead. Appreciate the love there, bub. Let's see if we can at least get our boy some yardage here. Had to change the play. Good coverage, but we'll find the soft spot in the zone. Gonna get pulled, though, after that. And they get only 2 on the play. We're off the field. That count in the box looks pretty good here, though. Get a nice block and let the running Wayne run it. Wow. You can tell it's been a long week by how I finished that sentence. I think I was trying to say game there, but instead I said running Wayne. If only Dupree's name was Wayne. And we're down on the ground. That's my bad, Dupree. We have not had good footing, it seems. Finally over on the left-hand side. Might get a cleaner release this time. Nope, run the right way, Forrest. Oof. That could be a concussion hit. Let's get back to it before they can check us. At least we know which direction we're going. 3rd and 1. Hey, I cleared my side of the gap. And it looks like they're going to settle for a potential field goal attempt here. Let's say we're at the 34. Well, we're down 17, so I don't think we're in field goal range there. If we were, we missed. Oh, hey, it's not raining anymore. Dynamic weather coming in. Maybe we could come alive here. As they check down to Dupree. We've got less than 2 minutes to get this ball into the end zone. So let's keep with the hurry up. We have 3 timeouts to work with. And this one's thrown outside back to Dupree, but he cannot shake the first tackle. Get some mesh. Got to keep it going here. There we go. 13 gets open. First down for us. Not a whole lot of variety in these plays. All right. We got a little bit of some flood here. Where are you going? Oh, that ball's just flying around. Love it. At least it stops the clock for us. Get back to it then. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Oh, you got to hold on to that. That's going to be our 5th drop of our career. And I was trying to have the secure grab there. Nothing free. Oh, bad pass from the QB, and that drive comes to an end. So looks like we're going to be shut out here in the first half at home against Clemson. We do have 8 seconds, though. See if we can find a way down the field. Almost tried a bit of a clear out there. We'll call a timeout. See if we can at least get into field goal range, perhaps. 5 seconds out of 33. Looks like they're going to pull us there. We do get on the board. It's just not enough. Clemson also starts the second half with another field goal, so we still trail 17 points here. Trying to climb out of a hole. And yeah, that was just another sack. This line is not holding up well. Granted, if you've watched any Cardinal ball over the last 5 or so years, it's pretty on par. And that is way too low of a throw. So a quick 2-play drive then for us out on the field. 3 play in total. Clemson very much in charge of this game right now. Defense gave us a chance early. At least get the stop there. Now halfway through the third. 6 grabs for us, 66 yards. Did have a couple good blocks there as well. And he does catch up to it. First down here for the Cardinal. I do kind of wish the camera tracked the ball a bit. It really doesn't at all, and it's hard to tell what's happening where. Because maybe we could have tried to get a block in, but just not an option here for us. Definitely not the route that play was supposed to have, but that's what Road to Glory is all about, right? You just make your own plays. Find the soft spot, take advantage. Oof. Was hoping we could keep our feet there, the little spin back. Of course, we are still working on some of those moves. We got the truck to a pretty decent spot. Stiff arm as well. Not much on the halfback screen, and we got another down lineman. See if we can find our way, though, to that pylon. Ooh, no, dropped it. Couldn't squeeze it for the sideline grab, so 3rd and 8. Once again, at least in field goal range, but we've just been at least in field goal range one too many times. Gonna catch over the middle. There's at least a little juke. First down on our 10th grab of the game. Looking for that touchdown. Gonna bite into this deficit. Oh, quick fly outside, and there it is. Touchdown, Cardinal. Had to get that to running back, too, who goes invisible with the celebration. They get 22-10 here. Cardinal with their first touchdown of the game. Good read, though, from the QB. Good to see it. And defense gives up the score. So back to that 17. We're going to need the defense and the offense to string together some plays. And he does hold on to it. 3rd and inches. Just get back to the line here quickly. Got to get the first down. And I'm just going to whiff. How is it a sack? It was literally a quarterback snap right to him and then run it. How do you lose yardage on it? We can't have that bad of blocking. Probably shouldn't have called A more developing pass play here. Good throw over the middle. Got it out quick. Now we got a little bit of some more breathing room at the 20, but it looks like we're going 4 wide. And we lose some yardage. Never mind that breathing space. 2nd and 15. Back at the 14. That math doesn't math. Well, a quick throw, so we're basically just running clear outs right now. And they're going to pull us off the field, 3rd and 12. Maybe not the smartest decision to pull the guy who's leading your team in receptions off the field. We got 10 for 88 in this one, but we are still trailing Clemson. Get it quick. Got 5 there. We'll need 5 more for the first. Got about 6.5, a little under that. Try to make something happen in this game. Once again, a little clear out action there. Good read, though, from QB. Got to stack these together. Well, we'll get what we could get. Injury timeout. That'll at least pause the clock for us. A little bit of a orbit motion. See if we could get a nice dump off to Bond, perhaps. We'll look to shake up the defense, then give us a little bit of an easier time off the field. We've got some space. Need a little bit more there from the stiff arm. Would have loved to shove that guy into the ground, get that touchdown, save us some time here. 1st and goal at the 9. It's a handoff down the middle, grinding out about 4 or 5 of those yardage needed. Hustling back again. We're trying to save as much time as we can here. Quarterback. That means you got to hit your pass when your guy's standing wide open in the end zone. Don't throw for his Achilles. Oh, come on now. We all know that's a touchdown. Line, how we feeling? Got to get this touchdown. 4th and goal. A little lead block action here. There we go. Get that tutty. Now we need a quick stop here from the defense. We're sitting at 14 catches, $124. We're about to go back down 10 here. We need something big. Need something big from the defense. 4th down, touchdown. Make it 27-17. Really laggy screen here, and the defense semi-holds, but they do give up another field goal. So we're looking at a 2-score game. 1:45. We've got no timeouts. We got to move quick. Get another catch. Get the 1st down. Got to break off something big, though, here. We get back to the line quickly. No lollygagging. Quarterback, you got to throw it. You can't eat sacks here, especially ones that lose 9. Let's throw it straight to the sideline here. Let's stop the clock. Half the distance we need. Reset a little bit. Obviously, we're sitting at 4-down territory. Nothing free. Catch it over the middle. Turn up, Forrest. Turn up. Let's go. Keep it moving. Our QB is now over 300 yards passing. About half of that have gone to Forrest Govner. That's a really bad route. He's chucking it up, and it's incomplete. Bobbled around a little bit there. Inside a minute. Thrown behind, and that's going to be short of the 1st down. Clock will roll. 3rd and 2. Approaching 40 seconds. Hey, get that 1st down. We'll take it. Now we need to start taking some deeper shots to the end zone here. Come on, QB, snap that ball. He throws left side and incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're at the 20. We need 2 scores here, 30 seconds. And another incompletion. Just got to find our one right here. 3rd and 10. And passes out to the left-hand side, running around and just short. We got to get going here. We got to go to the end zone, though. We don't have time. Don't have time to run it. There we go. Get the touchdown for us. Govner with one here, but now we're going to need an onside and a miracle. But at least we're drawing this thing close. I also just remember we're ranked 25th. That's the first time Stanford has been ranked in a long time. With 8 seconds left, we make it a 1-score game. Is it enough, though? We're not going to skip forward here. We're going to have to watch all this so that way we make sure we watch the onside attempt. At least what should be the onside attempt. First, we got to watch the kick, though. There it is, 6-point ball game. Touchdown to the point after to win. Onside is gonna be recovered by Clemson. And that will be our ball game. Clemson does hold on at the farm. 32-24. You know, I'm glad that it at least ended a 1-score game. This thing could have gotten away from us early on. We fought back from what, down 17? Might have even been a little bit more than that. 20 at one point? Well, there's some positives there. It is a loss. And frankly, we don't want to see that. There might be some personal accolades in there, but at some point in this Road to Glory, I want to see the postseason because we have not seen that in a Road to Glory yet. Unlocking some more plays, though. That's good news for us. We're getting ever closer to unlocking the full playbook. Still calling us undrafted. I mean, watch the game. Watch the tape. We are awful at running routes. I can tell you that much. But they were a quality team. Get some rest, and I'll see you at practice. Okay, coach. Get rested up, that's for sure. We also need to keep a close eye on the Heisman race, as just as we closed out last time, we did crack inside that top 4. I want to say at number 3. Do have some more points as well for us to spin. We'll look to get ourselves ready for one more game at the minimum today. Another ACC Offensive Player of the Week award. 17 catches, a $181 and a tutty. Couple good blocks in there. Couple whiffs. Natural is deactivated. Love to see it. Notre Dame up next. We got a rivalry game here. Man, these used to be some of my favorite games to watch growing up, I tell you that much. Especially when it was a late night game. I'm talking like 10 o'clock at night. Game finishes 1 a.m. Absolutely loved it. We are still in the Heisman race. Looking like we're coming in at number 3 behind Henderson, Underwood, and before the former Stanford Cardinal, the one-day Stanford Cardinal, it seemed like, Bear Bachmeier. Well, let's get the practice in. Get ourselves ready to play against the Fighting Irish. We kept it semi-close there against Clemson late. Notre Dame's a whole other story. What are we doing here? Get open. Flick the pass. Need a better throw there, buddy. Got to put some loft in it. Accurate pass would be lovely here. Run a little bit more drag concepts. That's all we do anyway, is run some drags. Loft it. Give me the 300. We got a silver. Yeah, bite down, bud. Take it over the ice. Quarterback, have you heard of touch? Put some under it. There we go. Oh, we got 500 deep. We got 2 more plays. There it is. 500, last one here for all the marbles. Right up the seam, and there it is. Another 500. There's a gold for us. Got to make sure we get those golds so we unlock the playbook soon and actually give us a real offense. We saw how much that helped out our Mecha KO Day series back on College Football 26, which I'm feeling like at least at this point, obviously still early on in the 27 lifespan, I think 26 is a better game, which is a big disappointment because frankly, 27 was supposed to be it, right? I feel like they just kind of added more filler than anything. All right, why are we back down to an 80? Said we were, or a 79. Said we were at 80 last time. I haven't hyped it up and everything. Well, let's work a bit on some of our catching and traffic here. Hands in general. We got about 50 more points to utilize. That's asking too much. That's not asking too much. There we go. Now again, we're back at an 80. We'll see if it sticks next time, as we are trying to continually improve that blocking a little bit. Making sure we're not giving up any big, quick rushes inside, quick stunts that end up costing us in the long run. We are well conditioned. Our leadership could be a little bit higher. Keep that green. Make sure we're in those degrees here with the Stanford Cardinal. Hit us with a little bit of some health boost. Looking good there. Might be able to get this into excellent. And let's hit 2 brand. It was a good week. Been a while since we've gotten an offer here for an NIL, so I'd like to get one more. We got 2 more weeks, maybe even 3. Yeah, 3 more weeks of one of these deals, so that's nice. We'll try to get something else here later. The natural is back activated. Like it never left. Well, here we go. Game 2 against the current undefeated Notre Dame Fighting Irish. How bad are the splits here? Points per game, they only averaged a touchdown more. A lot more rushing yards than we do, but you know why. Some greedy play calling. Defensive-wise, they're giving up about 9 points less, though somehow giving up more total yards. Now, I don't trust the yardage splits on these because the math doesn't ever math. Because 123 plus 123 does not equal 364. So, that's an obvious one. I don't know if the total yardage is accounting for some special teams, but just like a lot of things, it's a little bit borked. Just a little bit. Battle of the Legends. Let's ice them out as we are on the road this time, heading into enemy territory. Pause up that music as well. Sometimes it gives us good luck. Sometimes it does not. Notre Dame Stadium. The number 2 team in the country. This game has had a lot of history. Some excellent games, some massive upsets. And some big names have played for both sides. We hope Forrest the Cowboy Govner is just one of many more to come for the Stanford Cardinal. Let's get this one underway, though. We're done looking at the sign. We got a game to play. And we are starting at the 4. Who returned this kick? As Notre Dame opens up with 3 points. All right, going to spread out a little bit. Nice little dip inside to get that block. Get us a little bit of some breathing room up to the 15. Get some more blocks here. I want a good steady pace in this one. By steady, I mean continual yardage. You hear me say it a lot on this channel. You need 3 to 4 yards a pop, and you are golden. Westerman, what are you doing? Just kidding. It's not you, Westerman. It's the fullback. Get him off the field. That's not 3 or 4 yards a pop. That's -5. And it's 2nd and 11. Well, he heads off the field, and now we got to try to make up for it here. As we're apparently into block. I thought we had a route on that one. Check down is to the running back. He's going to pick up about the lost yardage. We got 3rd and 7. Still not past the 20-yard line. Nothing free there from the Irish. Let's sit on it. Get this first down. Like I said, half of Road to Glory if you are playing any sort of receiver or tight end. It's just finding the soft spot. All you got to do. You don't really have to run the routes. 2nd and 3. Okay, well, we kind of set up like a NBA basketball screen kind of there, not so much of a block. Sometimes it is hard to get him to actually engage as a block. Get that one, though. That'll help double the run and just keep this opening drive moving here. We're not trying to be super greedy out the gate. We saw our low rushing yards per game. We're just trying to increase that a little bit and get us hoping on the draw. Close, but going to be about a yard short of the mark. That's already a 2nd catch. I don't remember our first. A little RPO here. Especially if Notre Dame starts to get a bit more aggressive. You might need to remember to go a little bit quicker. All right. Big boy down here. We didn't have any weak side runs. I like weak side runs. 3rd and inches. Got to hold our own, but no one gets the double to the backer. And he's going to fake an injury because he missed his blocking assignment. So off the field we go. Notre Dame will have the chance at a 2-score lead here early. As we wait for our next possession, down 10. We don't have audibles yet? That's a bit unfortunate. Secure this edge, though. Give our QB a little bit of some time, perhaps. Or maybe not, because we lose 4. I know, I don't want this thing to get away from us early. We had a good start to that first drive. Got to build upon it here. At least get something, only 2. See if we get him to bite down. Now we try to take it a little bit over the top. Single high, looks like we're probably facing a cover 3 here. Find the soft spot and hold on to it. Forrest, that's a good throw from the QB. That's why we were trying to upgrade that catch in traffic. Quick drive, and Notre Dame's taking full advantage here early on. They open up a quick 17-0 lead at home. Massive hole here for us to try to dig ourselves out of. Get at least one of the blocks. Held one guy out. Otherwise, he would have been tackled by about 5 different Notre Dame defenders. We have a guy pulling, but he's no one to pull to. Big deke leader, and our running back doesn't follow. Got to follow your blocks, too. They're going to be rare. When you get them, got to use them properly. Guard. No, that's not even the guard. That's the tackle, dude. What are you doing? He's lined up on the outside. You let him shoot across? That's how you get fired as an offensive lineman. And sack. Hayden Low, actually. Just as low as we've been playing in this one. A rough start. Defense, though, does finally get a stop. We'll take the field with a short field. We got a turnover? Something to try to bail us out a bit here. It's fine. It's a sack. 3rd one of the day for Fighting Irish. We are looking at 3rd and 16 back at the 23. First down marker is the 7-yard line. Nothing for free. Well, we almost got a hand on it, but that was thrown well behind us. And there we go. We at least got the field goal on it, but Notre Dame will drive down the field and tack on a touchdown. Gonna be the hard part here with Stanford. They're not quite there yet. Check down underneath. We'll go close to the mark. Gonna need a little bit of some hurry up though here with that clock running down. Could have potentially used a timeout there. Might have to use it after this play. Passes out quick and getting out of bounds, so we'll call it there. See if they keep us in or if they go Hail Mary. We'll be in for a Hail Mary. We scored on one of these last time, tip drill. See if we get just as lucky. Oh, he's chucking this one deep downfield. Oh, couldn't quite get it there. Wasn't lagging enough behind, and there's your halftime score. 24-3, the Fighting Irish well in front right now. Battle of the Legends. We'll see if we could get a big second half comeback orchestrated like last time. Good news is we do start with the ball. Got to be a big drive here for us. And sit down there at the 15. I like some of the things we had there, though, in that first half. The balance of the pass versus the run was good. Though only 3 catches for us, it's 21 yards. Is that enough? Clearly, us being down as much as we are, kind of makes you feel like you already know the answer. We're just going to have to try to find a good balance, as that's a quick throw out on the bubble. Pick up a good chunk, but still needing about a handful more. 3rd and 3. And they'll go backside drag. First down at the minimal. We'll take it. Got to keep trying to split these safeties. Beat the linebacker, actually get it out here. Oh, Forrest, got to keep in bounds, man. I know you're a big body guy. You had a sideline with a blocker or 2 in front. 1st and 10 at the 40, though. Hard to complain, hard to complain. All right, well, if you're going to change things up to try to find the space, maybe don't run into another route. Otherwise, we might have had a sideline catch there. Wasn't a bad throw from QB Ahmed. And then he goes check down here for a long run of 2. The 3rd and 8. Got to keep it moving, though. A hard count, nothing free. Sick. Come on now with these marks. Help me out, referees. I'm catching it at the line to gain. 4th and inches. Snap the ball, buddy. Quick. Let's get it. That time, perfectly happy with a hot potato ball. Can we actually switch ourselves with a wheel route here? Not exactly, but we'll just run it anyway. Snap the ball, bud. You know, if we had a little bit more time there, we might have been able to hit that for what we were looking for. See how well he handles the triple option. Our quarterback does have some wheels, so we should utilize it a little bit. Oh, instead, he just hands off that rock. First down for us. 5 rushes, 18 here for Dupree. First drive the second half. We got to come away with a touchdown here. And we'll just turn this one up. Forrest Govner to the house. And I really like those drag and turn it up routes, especially if you're facing a cover 2 or even if it's cover 0. Honestly, even better. No one's left downfield as long as you've got time. And the line gave us just enough there. Forrest Govner with another touchdown on his young, promising career. Now we know some NFL people are going to be watching this game. Got to get ourselves back ranked too. We did drop outside the top 25 with that loss to Clemson. Defense, though, gives up another touchdown. If we're getting those scores, we need the stops to follow. We continue to trail. Here we go. A lot of running room here. By the 40, lower the shoulder, pick up what we can. We're a belldozer out there. Modeled after the one and only Jeremy Shockey. Let me know your guys' favorite tight ends to watch growing up. He was mine. In our opener to this series, I even showed the first jersey I ever got was a Jeremy Shockey jersey. Lofted. Come on. We worked on this in practice, Ahmed. Got to get the loft on it. There we go. Secure grab that time. First down. 9 catches, a $127, and a touchdown. Did glitch out a little bit here, but I know what route we're supposed to be running. But he's lofting it downfield. 13 with a step, but the pass gets there too late. Might have needed a little bit more moose dirt on that one. We'll go split stack here. Going with a draw. You know, technically, the draw is designed to go down the middle where all those gaps were. Technically. That's a bit of a late release. Pass is outside for nada. And they're going to pull us there. Down 21 already. Defense, though, doesn't give up any more points there, but we are starting way backed up. Ruffin's going to have to come out here. Try to give us a little bit of some blocks, clear the way. Or still we're not getting our double to backers. Unfortunately, that backer is injured. Fortunately for us, maybe we do better now. Trying to get a little bit of some breathing room. Lock down our block. We're just not creating the space down the middle. Oh, we're going to have to go to the air here. 3rd and 9. I was kind of hoping to be where Holt was, but that's fine. Okay, get that first down, and we're sitting. We're taking the Adam Thielen and the Lockett approach. Get what you could get down healthy. That's how we've managed our health throughout this whole series here so far. Run to some open space. Close. I don't think we're going to get another snap off here. We will hit the 4th quarter, trailing 21 points. On the road, facing Notre Dame in our rivalry matchup. We're in a hurry up here. We got 3rd and inches. And snap the ball. Snap the ball. All right, we'll work all the way across. Got to help these doubles. Gave him just enough space. Good spin there, Dupree. First down for the Cardinal. And now you're going to pull me off the field. All right, then. Kind of slows down the momentum because then, look, we lose 5 yards. Taking it 14. Get it outside, and we'll get out of bounds. Hey, that was a late tackle attempt. He slapped my heel. Give me free 15. If only that's how it worked. Cardinal don't get those kind of calls, though. And it's incomplete. Probably a good thing I was running that route right where the coverage was. And now it's do or die time. Got to get the first down here. 4th and 8 in the 4th. You trail 21. We're at our own 31 here. Woo! High pass, but we go up to bring it down. Reading that they were protecting the inside more than the outside, so we changed the route concept there. Pays out pretty well for us. Ooh, good catch. Would have loved to slip by that guy. That would have made for a great highlight clip. But instead, we'll just get the first down here, keep this one going. Oh, QB. You see the safety step down like that, you got to get some loft on it. We're just out here throwing laser beams instead. Try to get a little something. I think we even lost a yard on that. That's great. Yeah, the halfback screens are a little bit weird here in this game, which is weird because they were just fine in 25 and 26. First down for us. We do hold on. Go with that hurry up. That clock ticks inside 7 to play. We need a few 7 points here. Ooh, I don't know if he was throwing that to me or the stop. Either way, swatted down. And it's 2nd and 10. A good motion towards us. Throws straight to the sideline and we lose 3. Even better. All right, we got the drag. Ruffin's taking the nice wheel route. 3rd and 13. And Ruffin cannot hold on. So 4th down it is. And we convert another. No free play. And it's thrown to the defense. Cue up the sad music. Any chance at us getting a comeback here? Kind of went away with that one. Our quarterback's acting injured. We do have over 200 yards receiving. Coach is going to be mad at us even though we did everything we could there. Nothing we could do about that one. Defense at least is picking up the stops here in the 4th. We need about a touchdown a minute now. And caught over the middle for about 7. This playbook just doesn't have some really good quick plays here. Give me a little drag, something quick. And caught over the middle, 1st down. And just keep it moving. Cross face. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good news is we are on our way for yet another cap breaker with over 200 yards receiving. Tight end trying to do it all here for the Stanford Cardinal. Quick catch. Quick catch. Secure catch. Whatever we can do. Trying to make that late game comeback. At least get the 1st down there. I don't trust the quarterback throwing downfield, which is why we're trying to take it out of his hands as quickly as we can. Just try to run Thorpe open underneath here. Hey, it worked. Exactly what I wanted to do there. All right, let's flip it. Take it the other way. Oh, tried to time up that release. Quarterback took a nasty hit on it, though. 2 minutes, or it is 2nd and 10, but I was thinking 2:09 left to play here. Give me that loft and give me that touchdown. We are back into the end zone. But once again, is it too late? 2:06, we do have 3 timeouts. Defense has been picking up some stops for us. Another late one for Forrest Govner. But we trail 31-17. Got a lot of axes on our helmet. That's nice to see. We will get the ball back. All of our timeouts. A $1:18 left on the clock. Got a long field in front of us. Not the best of throws. And we get pulled there. Nothing good on 2nd down either. So 3rd and 10 at the 16. Just get the first down. That's all we need. We'll pause the clock for a moment. Once again, trying to make things a little bit more interesting here late. Not going to be able to get to the sideline there, that's for sure. I'm trying to save some of these timeouts just in case our defense needs them, but didn't let us go hurry up that time. We lose some time doing that. Quick throw, get out of bounds, and indeed he does. Stop the clock at 37. We may just have to forego saving some of these timeouts, start calling them here the second half of the field. And once again, hope we get a nice onside. Quick catch over the middle. Let's call one there. Let's settle down a little bit here. Catch our breath. Catch our groove. Or at least trying to make these games look better on paper. Who knows? Maybe down the lines that'll help us out with some rankings. Maybe bringing in some other players in the following year. Just get that. Oh, he drops it. Looked like it might have got kicked out of his hand there late. All right, nothing free. Catch it. First down. Let's go hurry up here. Still need a couple big plays. Lofted one-on-one and tipped away. Doesn't even look like our receiver attempted to get to that one. 16 seconds. We're 31 yards away from the end zone, and we still need an onside and another touchdown. And we're taking a sack there, our fifth of the game. We've given up. All right, boys. Need it all here. 3rd and 18. This is not the play I had selected. And looks like that's not a sack, but 4th and 18. Almost no time on the board. So we need to get this one to the end zone quick, get an onside recovery, and get another Hail Mary. It's a miracle needed here. Oh, it's off of my hand, Forrest Govner's and Thorpe's hands. And that's where this game comes to a close. Battle of the Legends. It's another one here for Notre Dame. You know, we had some things working there early. I was liking how the offense was moving, but we would stall out. Defense giving up 3 straight scoring drives without us getting one in. I mean, that just set the tone for the rest of the game. Put us in a hole we couldn't get out of. So it's 2 L's here to have us going Sunday night, but it is still a spectacular performance individually. Forrest Govner, 22 receptions, 283 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I mean, if you talk about a guy trying to do it all for his team, that's what we're seeing here. We might just need Stanford to look to bring in a little bit more talent. Now, we are finally up to a round 7. We are still a year away from even being eligible to go to the NFL, as we are a true sophomore. Still, it's something to keep an eye on to prove who we are. Single game record broken for Stanford receiving yards. We broke our own record there because we already previously broke that. So why don't you go ahead and leave Forrest Govner big old thumbs up if you've been enjoying his play. Single game receptions record as well. Pretty sure he broke that record already, so that is twice broken. And why don't we make it another ACC single game reception record, which I'm pretty sure he did break. So we might get one more here. And indeed, single season reception. So we're already talking about season, not even just game. And they're saying 7th round. If he was eligible, he would be a round 1. We all know it. Give me some more cat breakers here. We will start to use those sooner rather than later, but right now we're definitely focusing a lot of our points on the catching. A little bit on some other spots here and there. Definitely we've had some drops over the middle. Want to clean those up. Extra plays increased. Why don't you give me the playbook? I'm the captain now. That's what I want our interaction with our coach to be. Or I guess at least our offensive coordinator. Got to give us a better flow here. It looks like we are still a pretty good chunk away, though, from unlocking that. Looks like our academics went down, so we must have went through test week. Speaking of test week, straight C's? Excuse me? We were up in the degrees. What are you talking about, straight C's? Order. We're taking home some players of the week yet again. That should be a couple more cap breakers. And we are increasing our overall to 94 potential, up to 94. Few more cap breakers. We will, let's see, we've been here for an hour. We'll go into one more game. One more game for today. And we'll look to do any sort of upgrading after practice to make sure we get all of our points. I would like to end on a win. So we got to look to beat North Carolina. We are jumping around these screens too much. At 500. 3-3 in total, 2-2 in conference. We did move up, though, to second in the Heisman race as a sophomore true tight end. The power of the Jeremy Shockey build. What are we looking at here? 10 plays, starting from the 5, score as many times as we can. Not start with some runs then. Why are you just giving me runs? Oh, just kidding. I could change. I'm about to be like, Coach, what are you thinking here? We're a tight end. We like to catch the ball. And that'll go for a whopping half-yard gain. Think of the trusty mesh. And there is a good throw, not a good catch. That's a bold move, Cotton. And thrown outside, a little bit short again. We've got 6 more plays. Can we get at least one touchdown? There we go. Give it to you, boy. Yeah, if you guys want to know my offensive strategy, crossing routes. And good blocking. Always invest in your offensive line first. Pay them the NIL before your quarterback. Unless you started with a good quarterback, but still, pay your linemen. You see how much of an impact they have here. Give another one to us. We got at least a bronze here. We got 3 more downs to work with. See if we could get that up to a silver. Little bump across. There's the silver. Can we get gold? With how rough of a start it was, can we get some gold action here? Well, not with a hot potato passing. We'll come down to this then. Final play. And it's another quick hot potato, but he's got the touchdown for gold. There it is. That'll get us closer then to unlocking the playbook. Did I start the music back up? I'm not sure if I did. No, I did not. Let's get a little bit of that music going in the background here. We got a couple more things to get through. Apparently, with our grades, we're going to be studying a lot more because we had our academics up to degrees level, and we got hit with a straight C's on the test. Kidding me? Got to hit the fitness here, and now we definitely got to get healthy. That's going to be the focus here. Beautiful. Love to see that. We'll hit the books one more time. Can't do much there. We're looking good leadership-wise. We'll post something on social media. All that good. All right, we're working with just shy of 300 points yet again. Let's get that catching traffic boosted. The catching boosted. Hit that twice? Can't hit that twice. We'll do 2 for the catching traffic. That's too much. Probably not going to get any better than that, so we'll lock that in. 81 overall now. Forrest Govner. As we are about to head into our last game of today. You guys are enjoying things around here. If you are new, make sure you do stick around. Hitting that bear icon in the bottom right corner of your screen or the sub button down below, because Forrest Govner is looking for a Heisman Trophy. We'll see if he can get that done, and then maybe we could have some sway when it comes to the portal and try to bring in some guys to help us out. Let's get the board here reset, and let's head into today's final game. We're going to go just 3 today, and hopefully next time we can get a little bit longer in. It was a busy work weekend, but a very fun one. Let's go classics here for us. And let's go ahead as well. Take that face on out of here. We will pause up that music we just got rolling. Head into a game back at the farm as we welcome in North Carolina Tar Heels. See if we can freak them out with our tree. Get their focus off a little bit and try to get ourselves back in the win column. Now, we've at least played competitive in these games, especially in the second half. But it's time we come out and we start showing up these teams. Especially in front of a packed house here today. The farm has not seen this in many years. Let's go beat them Tar Heels, all right? That's what Coach is saying. Although that's probably something more of what the Cowboy would say in Forrest Govner. Let's go beat them Tar Heels. Come here, buddy. We might have got a hand on one guy, maybe two. Still waiting for some big blocks from Forrest. The work in progress. His high school didn't really do blocking. 3rd and inches, and you're taking us off the field? Well, we're going to see more action here. I'm going to assume they got the first down, but it is 2nd and 15. A hard count action there. Nothing free. Tossing this one outside. That might have been a block in the back, but hey, there was no flag on it. Dupree gets the first down, and we keep this thing rolling. Still don't have audibles. How much does Coach have to trust me so I can audible here? Woo, sit down in front of that hit. Westbrook was looking for a knockout. Speed option, perhaps. So we got to let this guy by. We're going to go to the linebackers. Or we're not going to go to the linebackers. We're going to get this safety and help secure the edge for Dupree. Puts on the spin cycle. And you're telling me we got 2 guys down there and they can't block them? Instead, it wasn't Butts who got the tackle, but they did sit our running back down on his butt. Dupree, let's try to get you into the end zone here. Clear the way. Let's go. We might get another axe on the helmet for that block. We're going to need a little bit more room of helmet at the end of this season. I mean, look at my helmet compared to the offensive line's helmet. We've got more than all of them combined. Try to get this ball into the end zone here. Ew, we had it. And Williams is injured again. We're just going to need to wrap that guy up in some bubble wrap. 3rd and 2. And going backside to lose 2 more to Dupree. So a promising drive that once again doesn't end where we wanted in the end zone. Can you tell me we at least get 3? That we do, and the ball. Now, can we turn things around here and take our own 2-score lead early in the game? Well, listen here, Ahmed. It hasn't been a bad game or a bad day for wow. Let's restart that. Ahmed, it hasn't been oh, this is the last game. This is why I can't talk anymore. Ahmed, hasn't been a bad day. Let's finish strong here. That's not exactly what I was going for initially, but hey, it's 9:40 here. I've been up since 6:30. 2 straight 10-plus hour work days. Sometimes the vocab's not going to vocab. That's why we do some edited videos as well. And of course, as I mentioned at the top, those who have joined late and have been watching the UAB series, we're going to push that back to Tuesday. Late release, and our quarterback's probably getting sacked or at least hit at the throwing point. But yeah, we're going to push that UAB game to Tuesday, and it will be another doubleheader. I'm probably going to focus more on doubleheaders in the second half of the season to get us moving. Oh, can't hold on. That's why we're working on that catching traffic. So no 2-score lead there, and in fact, no lead. North Carolina claims it here as we step into the second quarter. And throws downfield, and once again underthrowing an open target. We got to teach our quarterbacks how to loft the ball. I know who the athletic director, not athletic director, but operator of, like the CEO of football here. It's Andrew Luck. He knows how to throw a pass. Let's teach him about a loft or two. Although that time I could have used it a little bit more of a bullet pass. We're nitpicking the quarterback right now because we demand excellence. 3rd and 10. And we hit him with a Texas route and get that first down. It's essentially a Texas route. Not spot onto it, but, you know, the essence of a Texas route. Get a good block here. Try to get Dupree something down the middle. I'd like to find a way to open them up a bit defensively. Quick hit, quick catch. I'll take it. Always got to get that first. 3rd and 3. We definitely have a route on this one. But we're going to get it. I think that's Bond with a first down. Now, if we're letting this guy through, we're just going to have to find the next man. It didn't let me engage in that block, unfortunately. But we do pick up 5 there with a quarterback keep. Going to throw a little something new at him. Take that guy out of the play. You know, I wouldn't mind also being similarly modeled to like a Kittle. And I feel like we're on that path. We just have to become an absolute monster in the blocking and just become absolutely giddy whenever we run a man over just like that. And then we fall over trying to decleat another man. That's a Kittle type of block right there. I'm sure we've all seen that highlight of him pancaking a guy in the end zone and him just laughing right at him. What tight ends are all about. There's no way you thought that was a better read than the absolute seam shot we had. Come on, Ahmed. Keep those eyes up. Big boy block here. Big boy block here. Get that first down. Try to help get a little push there at the end. That's maybe something that they could add, though we've all seen what adding things has done to the game this year. But the mechanic of being able to try to push the pile. Put some loft on it, QB. I know you could drop it in. Nothing on the hard count. Ooh, who moved first? Come on, buddy. We don't need the offensive line jumping early. Not when we've had a good drive like this. 2nd and 15. We're taking our time this drive. You know, we'll not even pick up the lost yardage there. That's only 5. Or only 3. Not a big fan of this set here either. Let's change things up. Thorpe to the left. We'll go to the right. Bond on orbit motion. You going? Can you go in motion already, dude? And he goes backside on that screen. That's not really how that's designed. So once again, we get another good promising drive, but we stall out and have to settle for a field goal attempt. We do hit it through. Defense does pick up another stop for us, and we are looking at a 7-6 ball game inside 4 minutes of the first half. Hey, bud, how you doing? Not too late, I hope. Cross in front. Now we got some running room here. Lower the shoulder through 2 DBs. Our 5th catch. We move inside, 3 minutes to play here. Let's just take this right up the seam. This time he hits it. Forrest trying to split the safeties. Hey, we don't have the speed for that yet. We got to use those cap breakers. Are you playing some NCAA yourself? What team you using? Are you playing Dynasty or online or Road to Glory? And it's lofted outside for Thorpe. He gets by, tries the spin, and we try to take out the pack. Instead, we end up by the cheerleaders, but who knows with Forrest. Maybe that was the plan the whole time. 1st and goal. Gonna get a little bit of some motion in here. Get a little chip in. You know, again, that's an inside handoff. And there were gaps. You got a UTEP dynasty going. UTEP has honestly one of my favorite smaller stadiums in college football. That just, the atmosphere with like the mountain in the background, I just love it. I also really like Wyoming's too. These plays all suck. Guess we're going to run a halfback screen from inside the 10, just like a throwback to the Kent State series. Or it's incomplete. I don't know. That pass was out quick. 3rd and goal. I would like for a touchdown this time. 3rd time to be the charm here. Lofted out and not enough. Loft yet again. I think we got to send our quarterback to quarterback camp or something. You did UTEP both on 25 and 27? We do at least take the lead, and we get the ball back with a minute to spare. See if we could split the defense this time. That's pass interference over the middle if I've ever seen it. 1st down, though, for us somehow. Now we get the sticky paws to hold on to it. Give myself a little slant here. Going to try to slide underneath the downfield routes. Get something, and that's not what I'm looking for. Forrest, got to shed it. Get downfield. Forrest Govner with pursuit, but it's a pick 6 the other way. Robert Lerner? I might need to learn me a thing or two about how to pronounce some of these names. That is Lerner with the pick and a Tar Heel lead. And a cameraman that's got to be fired. Apologies to anyone with some sensitivity to motion because, wow, that was bad. Well, we at least still have some time. One more timeout. About 30 seconds. And he's throwing quick. We don't have that kind of timeout time. I mean, what are we doing here, bud? You only throw that quick when I ask for it. And that's time I do ask for it. Could only have that one timeout, so we're going to need to go hurry up here with these chains getting reset. Or not, apparently. I was holding down Y the whole time. Let's get to it here, boys. Let's go, Forrest. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Woo, with 1 second, we get it off. We might have had 2 big touchdown plays there if we had a little bit more speed, maybe a little bit more acceleration. But we will look to get this field goal in here, at least draw the game to a 2-pointer at half. And he nails it. 14-12 at the break. As we have a $155 for yardage, 9 receptions. I think they get the ball, though, to start the half. Oh, throwback to old XFL camera. Oh, yeah, what are the sideline cameras? Or the mid-game coach interviews? There were some good things that, the XFL was doing. Okay, we need to get going here, apparently. This quarterback doesn't know how to read an RPO to save his life. Could have told you not to throw it to me pre-snap. Fortunately, we don't have the audibles to change that. Quick throw, Thorpe spinning off of one, and is going to pick up a good chunk there. Got anything good here? Got some decent stuff. All right, let's get the first down here. Nothing free. Quick throw and good hands. I think that one's Brown. Right? No, can't even see over there. Oh, no, 12 is Bond. So 3 must be Brown. Definite late release. Woo, he just got picked up and slammed down. He planted a tree on the farm. Hopefully, it sprouts a touchdown. First and 10, though. Got another seat. Ahmed, we're going to have a problem here, buddy. You've missed me on several big plays today that could have potentially flipped some of these outcomes. And now we step on the field, and it's 2nd and 20. It looks like a holding call. There's a good throw on the seam. I don't like being punked on that toss down, though. That I don't like. Got to run him over next time, Forrest. A little bit of a delayed release. Now we got some yardage. Sneak in behind the streak. There we go. And we need some luck down there. Hey, one of my favorite clips from last year, Andrew Luck on the sideline, just as we broke off. I don't know if it was a punt return or what it was, but his reaction mid-play there was great. Flag is thrown, but we're going to catch this one over the middle. Of course, Govner trying to cut back left. Looks like we could decline that penalty, though. We'll take the yardage. For the best QB to ever play the game, John Elway. You know, what really kind of got me into football was Andrew Luck. I was just scrolling through. I was watching a little bit of some NFL at the time, but not a whole lot. I was just kind of getting into it. I was a baseball guy beforehand. I was watching a little bit of the Giants. They were fun, but college-wise, just flipping around and landed on a Stanford game with Andrew Luck at QB and Toby Gerhart at running back. And they just ran over teams. Defense did it as well. It was a sight to behold. And also, that's what made me a Minnesota Vikings fan. Are you kidding me, Ahmed? We got a problem. And I just remembered his girlfriend broke up with him about 4 or 5 games ago on her trip down to Miami. I might need to send her a DM. After that throw right there, we're going to ask Coach at the sideline, get me a phone. Going to open up Instagram. I don't think people DM on TikTok or anything like that, right? I could be wrong. I'm too old for that. We got a long field in front of us here. Luckily, the defense stands. We don't give up any points off that turnover. Good breathing room with a good run there from Jalen Dupree. 7 rushes, 55 yards, one of his better games. Hey, if you double A gap me here, I'm going to test you. See if you're sound gap-wise. Good job for the big fella, though. He does shut it down. Oh, you're a Broncos guy. I think you guys would have had a better showing in the Super Bowl than the Patriots if your quarterback didn't. Was it fracture his ankle or was it Achilles or something taking that kneel down? I knew it was something to do with that ankle. Big play there from Bond. Jerry's going to check in here over to the right-hand side. Bump that guy out of the play, kind of. But, no, I will say, not sure if the Broncos would have won that Super Bowl. But would have been a better game. That was for sure. Patriots were not there. 3rd and 7, and you're taking me off the field? Who's set all the records for both the school and for the conference? It's this guy. Keep him on the field. Little triple option play here, backside. Oh, hands it off to Ruggins. Get the fullback a little bit of some action. Stay on the Broncos. Who's your favorite player? And that pass is underneath. Dupree wrapped up and loses the previous gain. And we're going to take this one to the 4th quarter. Still a 2-point game, not 2-score this time around. I'm so used to saying that today. 14-12, Tar Heels on the road. Currently in front of the trees as we look to reclaim that lead. We begin the 4th. PS2, yeah. At first when I read that, I read PlayStation 2 and Chargers, and I was thinking of LaDainian Tomlinson. And yeah, that would have been my favorite too. Oh, how do we get that snag and you don't give me the first? With all that effort, and we settle for the lead, at least. Well, Patrick Surtain? Yeah, he's a great guy on the outside. Oh, there's a great job of trucking the air. Govner, not much of a block there from you, bud. As we got another down offensive lineman. Okay, what are we looking at here? We need 10. So hard count, nothing free that time. And we are getting sacked near immediately. So not a great job of trying to extend that lead or potentially even hold on to it. Don't yell at me, coach. Not my fault. Oh, and they hit a big play to take the lead. And they go with a 2-pointer for the touchdown lead. Man. Get it outside here. Get that loft. Let's go. Turn it up. You know, I like that they did improve the truck stick, so it actually is more of a truck stick this year. It had gone away with the reach from last year. As a Canadian, it's cool to see former XFL players. Yeah. Speaking of Canadian players, on my baseball team, we got a pretty good one. Some people don't like him. Some people love him. Good old Josh Naylor. I think his brother just got traded, too. Can't remember where it was he got traded to, but Bo Naylor. I think he's got another brother, too. Not sure if the third one's up in the league or what. Hey, Dupree, next time follow your blockers, bud. Would have had a lot of running room. And we need some time to try to claim a lead in this one. Or get sacked. What happens when you can't get out on a route either. Not there to bail out your QB. 3rd and 14. Tries that hard count, no one jumps. Get the catch. It's not exactly a range, and this is risky to try to go for it here, but we can't call the timeout now. 1 hard count. 2 hard count. Try a 3rd. Yeah, I was trying to see if they would jump at all there. I feel like it probably would have been a smarter idea to kick the field goal here. We'll drop back the 5. We'll look to tack on the 3, look for a stop, and then we can try to win this game, hopefully. That's what I would love to see. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. First up, though, we got to hit this field goal. And we do, but they get more points. Defense, once again, looks to give up a big play, and we trail by 11. It's like this team is trying to lose these games. What year are we in? We are a sophomore here for this Road to Glory, so year 2. Just kind of bumped that guy off. Help him pick up a little bit of some more space. We get down to the 31 here. Once again, looking for a late game miracle. We also only have 1 timeout. Seam shot. That's what happens when your tight end is a threat. It leaves your seams open. See if we can maybe leak out backside here. That we do. Pass is a little bit late to arrive. We do get the ball down to the 3. They're going to take us off the field there. Right back on after as we don't gain anything. And get that touchdown. Let's go, boys. We're not out of here yet, but we need something big. And by something big, I mean an onside recovery. Eric Cherry with the score. As we just couldn't get the job done today with some of these opportunities we've had. We've got to try to make it happen here late. Coach wants to go for 2, make this a field goal game, a tie. And we'll get that. We'll sit with the 2. Marquise Westerman, you got to get up, bud. Head to the sideline. We got an onside here. And it's caught by the first man it reaches. They should be able to just kneel this one away, and it's a little glitchy. It is 3 straight losses today. And that one definitely felt like we could have won it. The team needs a little bit more here. We need our quarterback to step up and make some better plays. We had the opportunities today. Pass blocking has got to be better. But once again, we put up 17 grabs, 240. No touchdowns for us, though, in that game, and that's probably what cost us the game. But we'll look to start winding things on down from there. We'll take a quick check of things around. As a reminder, we will not be back tomorrow with a video. That is pushed to Tuesday for the UAB series, but it will be a double header. We will get through 2 games there. We are trying to rework that team, and we're back to an undrafted. I mean, look at the stats, dude. So just look at the stats. I mean, we're getting all these records constantly, cap breakers constantly. That's why this game needs to be, and like certain things with it, especially like off-season, who gets drafted and all that. That should be based less on their overall and a little bit more on production. Because that's what the NFL also looks more into. Obviously, they still focus on the bigger schools and some of the bigger names, but some of the best producers in the NFL were those who were producing well in college. We'll get over to the next week to see where we are Heisman candidacy-wise. Leave your thoughts. Do you want us to stay at Stanford for a couple of years? See if we could bring in some players to elevate this team and make them a true championship contender. I mean, we've got time. We've got time. This is just season 2. We've got at least 2 more years of eligibility, and by at least, I mean at most. Alex, what do you want? I'm going to your game this week, and then my Wake Forest friends and I are going to a huge party, 45 minutes out of town, at least 300 people. That doesn't sound like a good time to us. We're from Wyoming. We prefer hanging out with the crows and the cattle, so we're going to decline that. Not going to miss the bus back. Get stuck in Wake Forest. Stanford has now lost 3 in a row. From your perspective, what will it take this streak to end? I mean, this is a tough one for sure. I mean, we're not playing bad. We need our teammates to step up, so that's what we're going to go with. Leadership does go down a little bit, but need some boys to step up. ACC Offensive Player of the Week. Are we going to take home a national as well? You know we are. I have a friend who went to Wake Forest, yeah? You don't want to get stuck there. I wouldn't imagine so. I don't think I know anyone who went to Wake Forest. Actually, there's a guy I played with who I think either went to Wake Forest or Purdue. Can't remember which. And look who's at the top of the Heisman candidacy. Well, we couldn't blame ourselves. You know, we're putting up a whole lot of yards. Wake Forest is under 500, so are we. And as we take a look at the season stats to wrap things up here today, Forest Govner with 115 receptions already this year, closing in on 1,600 yards, 11 touchdowns. They only count one drop, though, Forest this year. We know that's not exactly the case. Would like to know his blocking win rate, but unfortunately, that's just not something in the game. Next time, we might take a look at perhaps getting our first physical abilities. That's something we haven't done yet. If we were to do that, cost-wise, we're looking at, a little bit. This would be pretty good to have. And in fact, no, we can't even unlock that one. So the only one we could work on right now is the Sure Hands. We need to continue upgrading a lot of other things to even have the possibility of unlocking these other things. So we'll continue looking to get the Sure Hands next time. We need a few more points for that. By a few more, I mean about double. But all in all, it's really not bad. 11 touchdown in 7 games as well. Hey, our boy here, he's trying to live up to the Stanford legacy of tight ends. Especially since Iowa didn't give us an offer. But that is where we are going to look to close things off for today. Well, as we check the schedule next time, we've got 5 more games, and potential bowl game. If we could get some wins going. Got San Jose State in there. Still got another rival here in Cal. It is also technically a rival. The younger brother rivalry in San Jose State. I think Wake Forest is one we could win. Georgia Tech isn't having a great year. That could potentially be a win. Louisville, not either. I mean, the last half of our season is stacked in our favor. So let's get out here next time and try to put in some work. And speaking of next time, it looks like it may be another late one, or perhaps we shake up a good bit of this week. What are we looking at on Friday? Friday's another late one. So I'm thinking streaming-wise, we might go early Saturday for a couple hours, like a 10 o'clock or so start Pacific time. So almost opposite of today, because I got to work at 2:30 that day. So got to make sure I'm free and able to leave around 12:30 or so, because you never know with traffic. Sometimes it's a 40-minute drive. Sometimes it's a 2-hour drive. But that is where we will officially close it here for today. Appreciate you guys joining in here late. Hope you guys have a great start to your next week. And make sure you don't miss out on everything happening in this next week and beyond. If you haven't already, hit that bell icon down below. That way you are notified of when everything happens. Even if you are subscribed, sometimes it doesn't always show you immediately. So if you do have that notification bell on, it will just let you know. And if you enjoyed things around here today, make sure you hit that thumbs up for Forest, the Cowboy Governor. But we're going to close one out. Hope you guys enjoyed your end of the weekend stream. We will be back on Tuesday for a UAB doubleheader as Coach Moreau looks to get the Blazers back on track. See you later.